And welcome back to Cross Tactics again. Hope you're doing fantastic again. I just want to talk about the M10 from Steambow, modifications I had to make to my magazines in order to fit these bolts without problem. So these are some standard filter bolts that I've just shaved into the file, just file down into bodkin tips. And here we have some much heavier carbon steel spear tips. So in order to fit these in, I had to take away material here in the corners. I had to chip some material away there and there in order for the back to not get stuck there, to not snag on the corners there. Other thing I did is I glued a piece of rubber onto the actual follower of the magazine, because even with Steambow bolts, the last bolt sometimes just slides out because there's not enough pressure on it. I don't know why that is. Well, I know why it is. I don't know why they designed it like that. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, obviously. I'm sure they did their tests and everything. But anyway, so in order to fit these in, I had to make those modifications. And now with the rubber on the end, it won't slide out, that last bolt. And the rubber that I put on doesn't infringe on the bolt's momentum at all. Okay, so you just stack them in once you've done that modification. It's very simple. Find a little piece of rubber, glue it on, and since I've done that, I haven't had any trouble with bolts sliding out the front. That last bolt, it seemed to happen quite often with me. So that's why I went ahead and did that with all three of my magazines. Okay, here we go. 10 of these guys in, push them down, 10 in, they won't come out. Alright, now the same applies to this. You wouldn't be able to shoot these nicely if you don't do this modification. Okay, these ones made to size. You can see the shaft is shorter. I made a video showing how to make these. These are slightly shorter than the ones that go in my auto quiver. If you want to see, I can show you quickly. Right, here's we got my auto quiver. You can see the ones are stacked in there that I made for the auto quiver specifically. Let me just get them out. You can see the length difference. I had to make them significantly shorter to fit in there, but that is fine. You just pop these back in. Cross Tactics auto quiver. If you live in South Africa, contact me if you want to pick one up. Alright, so I can fit these guys in just as well. And they stack just as well as the standard ones do. I don't have much trouble with them. Like I say, since I've made these modifications, I don't have any issues. I've shot about 3 of these mags out with the spear tips without any trouble. There's your last one in. There you go. Ready to go into the M10. Right, simple, easy modification. All you have to do is chip away the corners there until it's flush with the inside of the magazine, because this plastic here, the plastic there, is peeks over the actual magazine well. So now it's flush with it. I literally just took a pair of pliers, grabbed the excess plastic and ripped it off. Didn't file it away or anything like that. Yeah, then the rubber on the inside, very easy. You can even do it with like electrical tape if you wanted to. That's what I initially did, is I put electrical tape that I cut thin, like 3 or 4 layers of it. And then I found this piece of rubber, and it was long enough. I had a long strip of this rubber to do it with all 3 of my M10 magazines. So if you want to make these yourself, check out the video I made how to make them. You can source these tips if you're abroad, Alibaba. If you're in South Africa, you can get them on Takealot. And yeah, that's it. If you got an M10, you're having trouble with these bolts, that's what you need to do to get it running without issues. Right, thanks for watching. Stay sharp and shoot straight.